Hi, in this video I'm going to be talking about 7 hacks to start losing weight even if you are too busy to exercise. My name is Dr. Tolu. I'm a medical doctor, medical content creator, and my videos on weight loss have been watched by hundreds of thousands of people all over the world, and they've helped many along the way. So guys, let's get straight to these 7 hacks that can change your life. Number 1, create default go-to meals. Let me explain what I mean. When you are thinking about burning fat and losing weight without exercising, one thing that's absolutely crucial that you should have in your corner is a calorie deficit. For those of you who maybe don't know what a calorie deficit is, or you don't even know what calories are, I have a video that I think you should watch first before you watch this one. Just click on the link in the description to find the video. When you've watched that video and you have a good understanding of calories, then you'll find this particular video more enlightening. But for those of you who know what calories are, keep watching. One of the hardest parts about losing weight is not really going to the gym, is eating healthy. So this point, when I talk about having go-to meals, what I'm saying is that you should pick 4 to 5 healthy meals for breakfast, lunch, dinner. And when you have these meals, just keep rotating them. This is because decision fatigue is real. You want to have a system in place that stops you from thinking about what you are going to eat all the time. So when you have these 4 to 5 healthy meals, now I did not say 4 to 5 healthy foods. I said 4 to 5 healthy meals, because one meal can be made up of like 2 to 3 healthy foods. And because this one meal has like 2 to 3 healthy foods inside of it, you can tweak this around a bit whenever you have some time to do so. Here is a personal example that I use in my life. For breakfast, I have oatmeal and semi-skimmed milk almost all the time. But then I can tweak it around a bit by adding protein powder to my oatmeal and semi-skimmed milk. Or if I want, I can decide not to add protein powder and I can decide to add diced fruits instead, like maybe diced bananas, or I can decide to put blueberries on top. This allows me to tweak this meal, especially if I get tired of maybe having protein powder, then I can decide to go for the other options. Then for lunch, I usually have rice with veggies and turkey, and this is a meal that I can also tweak around a bit. For dinner, I can decide to have yam and fish sauce. If I don't want yam, I can have plantain instead. If I don't want fish sauce, I can have beef sauce. So that's what I mean by having set meals, and then you can tweak this around a bit. And on days where you now finally have a lot of time, you can decide to have something entirely different. But make sure you keep it healthy and make sure that it fits into your calorie deficit. Very important. Number 2, use NEAT to your advantage. What is NEAT? NEAT stands for Non-Exercise Activity Thermogenesis. Big name, but here is what it means. NEAT refers to all the small movements that you do outside of exercise. Things like taking the stairs, walking while you're on phone calls, moving around when you're doing your house chores. These small movements can actually burn a surprisingly large amount of calories, especially if you hack them properly. And so anytime you get the chance to move, take it. For instance, you can decide to take the stairs instead of using the elevator at your workplace, or you can decide to park your car a couple of minutes away from your office so that you have the opportunity to walk to your office and then walk back from your office. These little hacks can go a long way, especially if you are the busy type. Now, if you are interested in learning more how to hack your busy schedule to ensure that you are still burning fat, losing weight, and being a healthier version of yourself, I've written a book just for you. It's called The Weight Loss Bible for Busy Women. In this book, I talk about how busy women can hack their calorie intake, their food intake, and also use NEAT as an effective tool to burn fat, lose weight, and become healthier versions of themselves. This book is available for you to grab your own copy. If you would like to get your copy, just check in the description. I put a link there where you can get your copy of the Weight Loss Bible for Busy Women. Okay, so moving on to number 3, the third hack, master your portions. Here is the truth that many people don't know. You can have your favorite meals and still lose weight in the process. You can eat almost anything you want and still burn fat. You just need to control the quantity of your favorite meals that you are eating. One of the biggest reasons why people gain weight is not because of what they eat, but because of how much of that thing that they eat. So here's what I want you to do. Here's how you can hack your portion control. Use smaller plates. Psychologically, this can make you think that you have more food in your plate. So when serving carbs like your bread, your yam, serve them in the size of a cup, or you can just roughly use the size of your fist. That's usually a good rough estimate for how much carbs you should be consuming. Thirdly, and this is something that I love to do, fill half of your plates with vegetables. Vegetables can keep you feeling fuller for longer, but they have much less calories than almost any other kind of food option out there. And lastly, use oils, sauces, and dressings sparingly. Your oils, your dressings, your sauces are surprisingly high in calories, so you need to keep a lid on them. For many of you, controlling your intake of cooking oil or your dressings or your sauces might be all you need to shed a couple of pounds. You may not need to change anything else. Number 4 on the list, have protein with every meal. See, if you are too busy to exercise, just make protein your best friend. It's absolutely essential. Protein can help to control your cravings, and they can also help to keep you feeling fuller for longer. And like these benefits aren't enough already, protein can also help to support your metabolism. Some easy and accessible sources of protein are your eggs, your chicken breast, your salmon, your tofu, turkey, beans, and lentils. So when you're having your rice, your pasta, or your eba, just make sure that there's a solid portion of protein on your plate. Number 5 hack, meal prep light. Now I know what you're thinking, I don't have time to meal prep, I'm busy. But hear me out. You don't need to prep meals for the whole week like your favorite Instagram influencer does. Meal prepping for just 30 minutes once or twice a week can make a massive difference for you. Just do this. Boil some eggs, grill a batch of chicken or fish, chop your vegetables in advance, cook a pot of beans or rice, then portion it out in smaller bowls. That way, when you are tired or you are tempted to order fast foods, healthy options are already waiting for you. So they save you money and they also save you calories. Win-win, guys. Number 6 on the list, cut down on your liquid calories, guys. Liquid calories are where many busy people sabotage their progress without even knowing it. What you are drinking, soft drinks, fruit juice, sugary coffees, even that daily bottle of malt, all of them add up pretty fast. For instance, one bottle of soda can contain between 150 to 200 calories. Do that daily, and that's like adding an extra meal to your day, and you don't want to do that. Instead, go for water, your green tea, black coffee. Those are very low in calories and they are good for you. And occasionally, if you want something sweet, you can go for your 0-calorie drinks, like your 0-calorie soda, for instance. It may not be best for your health, but in terms of controlling your calorie intake, it's much better to have them than to have your regular soda or fruit juice. And the last thing on my list is to prioritize sleep and manage stress effectively. You might be wondering, what does sleep have to do with anything? What does sleep have to do with weight loss? Well, sleep has a lot to do with it, because if you do everything else right, but you don't manage your sleep properly or manage your stress levels effectively, you may still struggle to burn fat or lose weight. You see, when you are sleep deprived, your hunger hormones, that's your ghrelin and leptin, go out of balance. This can make you feel hungrier, have stronger cravings for junk food, and can reduce your willpower to resist these cravings. It's the same thing with stress, really. High stress levels increase the amount of the stress hormone, which is known as cortisol, and that tends to trigger emotional eating and fat storage, especially in your belly region. So please get at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep every night. If you are someone who works night shifts, try to make up for it during the day. And for stress, find what works for you. For some people, it's taking a walk, listening to music. For some people, it's quiet meditation. For others, it's listening to relaxing music, journaling, whatever works for you. Find it and use it effectively. Alright guys, we've come to the end of this video. I hope you found it useful. If you found this video useful, and if you are still watching up until this point, because we've come to the end of this video, it tells me that you're one of those who watch my video to the end, my true people, and I love and appreciate you. In fact, I want to know who you are. So just comment motivation in the comment section. That way I know that you watch this video to the end and you're a true member of the Toluverse. Alright guys, if you enjoyed this video, you will definitely enjoy the next video showing now on your screen. Just click, watch, and enjoy. Bye.